not a discovery in life. Something one can lay hands on and say, this is it. My depression is a harassed feeling. I'm looking, but that's not it. That's not it. What is it? And shall I die before I find it? Then, as I was walking through Russell Square last night, I see the mountains in the sky, the grey clouds and the moon which has risen over Persia. I have a great and astonishing sense of something there, which is it. It is not exactly beauty that I mean. It is that the thing is in itself enough, satisfactory, achieved. A sense of my own strangeness walking on the earth is there too, of the infinite oddity of the human position, trotting along Russell Square with the moon up there and those mountain clouds. Who am I? What am I? And so on. These questions are always floating about in me, and then I bump against some exact fact. A letter, a person, and come to them again with a great sense of freshness. And so it goes on. But on this showing, which is true, I think, I do fairly frequently come upon this, it.
We wrap tightly into each night. Something like a web, hanging above bales of hay in a barn. Each spider line keeping us close, nearly invisible, reflecting a day's colors. Collecting the bodies we find refuge in, and crafting these moments, these people that bring us out of the dark places. But can we find them here? Or there, through the window. What exists between? What is this struggle?
One must always attempt it, risk getting caught in the smoke, but everyone loses that moment that pulls one halfway out of self. One is left standing too far from a cheek that has already turned away, a hand that has washed off the residue, a glance that cannot see one collapsing, left only with memory, recollection, description. But how does one describe beauty? How does one preserve the temperature of love? Is it always a retelling, a reimagining, an invention? Can I speak of the mountains behind her shoulders? An attempt brings colors. Violet. White smoke. Goldenrod, but that is not it. I cannot feel the words. Where is the spine, the pounding? When I cannot hear them, what then? Does it matter? but I must try. Sometimes takes me there, into a bedroom, under shadows of sycamore leaves, into a frame of mind where I understand the revelation. For a moment at least.
Fear no more the heat of the sun, nor the furious winter's
Fear no more
rages.
the heat of the sun, nor the furious winter's rages.
Fear no more the heat of the sun, nor the furious winter's rages.
Fear no more the heat of the sun, nor the furious winter's rages.
Fear no more the heat of the sun, nor the furious winter's rages. Fear no more the heat of the sun, nor the furious winter's rages. Fear no more, says the man, says the body, fear no more. He was not afraid. The approach would be entirely different.
This time. He would craft the moment, tap the waves he first felt racing against his skin,
Locked in places he abandoned, and people he lost. He would
steep
steep,
his hands in the garden, feel the bulbs resting,
waiting
waiting.
to climb out of the earth.
Here,
Here,